Our commercial director is dead? What if I told you you can make your whole product commercial with just 8 photos? Without a set, without a crew, without that 5 a.m. call time. Would you still hire me as a director? I'm Vishal and I've been an ad film director for most of my life now. I've worked with the biggest brands in the world like HUL, Kia, Petronas and many others. I've also been that nerd who's been playing around with Gen AI since like 2023. You know, when the images had like 13 fingers every single time. Now that problem is kind of solved. Ever since then, I've been trying to figure out where Gen AI fits into my traditional filmmaking workflow. The way we make films traditionally is changing at light speed. New AI tools every week, new hacks every day, and if you blinked, you missed the part where commercials stop needing a set. Today I want to show you the one thing that made me sit back and go, okay, this changes the way I create. It's called InVideo Money Shot. You take 48 clean photos of your product, you write your vision as a prompt, and out comes a proper commercial. Not a storyboard, not a janky animatic, an ad with styled actors, with a voiceover, with an edit that looks like someone actually cares. And that product looks exactly like your product in every single frame. Okay, too much chatter. Let's see it in action. So this is what I created.
What did I do? It's a crime to eat a burger without Heinz tomato ketchup.
Heinz tomato ketchup. Don't commit a burger crime.
With these images and this. That's all it takes. Now, how would I make this in the traditional way? 5 days of pre-production, mood boards, call sheets, arguments about wardrobe button colors. Why is the sofa light green and not dark green? Who cares? 3 days of shoot, no sleep, too much coffee, praying the rain doesn't ruin your outdoor scene. Another 3 days of post, chasing hard drives, chasing approvals, chasing the will to live. Wait, did we even get the hard drive back from set? After all that, the brand team says the film is missing something. So repeat the process to fix it. So I thought to myself, what can I do to reduce this chaos and focus on my own creativity? I ain't no engineer or coder, just a purebred creative, and that's where Money Shot came in. The entire pipeline compresses into, what if I just made it right now with my own vision? You still have control over the mood, the lighting, the shots, the pace of the overall edit. You still retain directorial control. In fact, your vision is untampered. You can even add in your storyboard sketches for further control. The downside is that if it flops, you can't blame anyone on the crew. And in the one-off that you've made the worst film on earth, redo your research, redo your shot breakdown, and get going again. It won't be months, but hours for you to start from scratch. That's the best part. Iterate more, create more for less money, in less time, with more control. And even if you aren't sure of what you need, you can start off with our preset director styles. Okay Vishal, we already have Gen AI, what's so new in this? Well, because the usual Gen AI workflow is longer and more complex. You have to create each frame, add your product, animate it with the start and end frames with the right model, and then edit it. Money Shot flips that. You're not trying to stick one product into 100 random AI images. You're telling the AI, this is my product. Lock it in, don't deform it, don't creatively change it. Now build a film around this and my vision. Consistency is baked in, that's the magic. And here's where it gets spicy for us filmmakers. This isn't just an AI toy. This turns everyone, yes, everyone, into a director. And it turns good directors
into monsters.
You already have everything a tool like this needs. You know the story flow, you know the pace of the cut, you know what the light should feel like. You know how you want the camera to move. Lens choices, moods, the difference between cool and why is this so cringe. So when someone with that level of taste touches Money Shot, it stops being AI made a video and starts being I made a film, just faster. Let's talk about how you can actually use it because it's not rocket science. Pick one of the preset styles that fits your brand. Pick the advanced director option. Shoot 4 to 8 photos of your product, ideally in a 1x1, clean, well-lit, white background if you can. Get a couple of close-ups of the tricky details, textures, logos, patterns, anything that are frizzy around the edges to really show the AI what the details are. For beginners, you can start with the prompt that comes with the preset. For the advanced directors and nerds like me, you write a detailed descriptive prompt. Shot vibes, movement, mood, pacing. Think in beats. Your film will be around 10 to 11 seconds, so plan your rhythm accordingly. For the extra mile, add up to 4 storyboard images in the attachments. So 4 product images and 4 storyboard images. That'll give you more control over your output. So where does this sit in the real world? For an agency, you can bang out final product showcase films for social like it's nothing. 8 to 10 content pieces a day is not impossible if your creative lead really knows what they want and you have a decent editor to polish things up. If you're a director, you can finally make those big cinematic vibe films that you always wanted to make, but your budget just never allowed you to. You can previs entire campaigns, try different styles, camera moves, edit pace before a single dollar hits a physical set. It's not replacing imagination. It's making the distance between the idea and the final visual so much closer. Okay, quick story. I was pitching a project, I loved the idea, the client liked it. They just couldn't see it. We spent a week going in circles on the script. Tweaks, comments, new drafts, everyone was stuck. I'll just show them the entire concept as a visual. I ran the concept through Money Shot, created the film in a day, stitched it together and sent it over. Next day, boom, the project is approved. And the best part, we actually used a bunch of those previous shots as shots in the final film. That's when it clicked for me. This isn't a gimmick, this is leverage. So are commercial directors really dead? No. Every creative in your team is now a director. Every director is now supercharged. Only the lazy ones are in trouble. You can be the person complaining about it on LinkedIn, or you can be the person using it to make films faster, better, and on your own terms with your own vision. This is InVideo Money Shot, and it is genuinely f***ing insane. And remember, this is the worst the tech is ever going to be.